Hey guys, I'm here with This Good Robot.
Hello.
And start off by telling your names.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Michael. I sing.
Sorry.
Robert.
Oh, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Crab.
Alright. Well, I know you guys have a new EP re-releasing and stuff. What's special about it? What makes it different than the first time you guys released it?
It's the same first 5 songs, and then we put some acoustic stuff on there. Some of the songs are from the EP. 2 of them are new. 2 new songs we did acoustic versions of that eventually we'll do full band versions of soon. We also have brand new artwork, which we were fortunate enough to get Colin
Frangicetto.
Oh, I drink. I got a drink because I got the name. And oh my god, it's art so great. I'm so excited. We were so fortunate to be able to do that. So because the art's so beautiful too, we're gonna eventually do a vinyl release too, just because I want to see it. You know, the art's just so too pretty to just have that little. But it comes out digitally on January 8th if everything goes according to plan. I do want to apologize though. I wanted it to be as cheap as possible, and iTunes, they wouldn't let me put it up there for anything less than like the 99 cents a song. So if you already have the EP, just buy the last 5 songs. It's the only stuff that's going to be new.
Just rename it.
Yeah, and otherwise we'll have hard copies soon at shows, not by January 8th, but very soon, and we'll be selling them for as cheap as we can just to get it out there. We just want you guys to have it. It's been too long without new music, so you guys deserve it.
Does it give you guys any advantage to have you being the brother of the singer of Patent Pending?
Oh yeah, it's a huge advantage. We're all about riding coattails.
I was going to say, ever since my first band, we've been calling it, anytime we go away with Patent Pending for the weekend, we call it the Coattails Tour.
Yeah.
Because we ride the coattails.
It doesn't hurt. I mean, like I even said on the stage when we played at, what's it called now? Ollie's Point. Revolution, whatever it's called. We played there the other night, and I said, I'm pretty sure that all of you kids know who we are because of Patent Pending. So we owe them a huge, huge thanks, and whatever. They're the best. I mean, they're just the best guys I know. So
who would win a fight, Superman or Batman?
Batman, because of tactical reasons. Yeah, he actually has a plan for everybody in the Justice League on how to take everybody down in case he ever needs to. It's kind of fucked up. Am I allowed to say fuck? Cool.
Sure.
I just said fuck. Alright, cool. It's actually kind of fucked up. Batman's gonna win that fight.
You just got us a parental advisory sticker.
Sorry, guys.
What are you guys looking most forward to in 2013?
Punk.
I'm excited to release new music, and I'm excited for the ending of Lock and Key because it's just gonna be awesome.
Anchorman 2.
Anchorman's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be awesome.
A lot of really exciting things are happening in 2013. Really, what I'm most excited about though is getting back in the studio, and so that kids will stop bitching at me for new music. But you know what's funny is as soon as we put out the new EP, as soon as that comes out, people are gonna go, dude, this is great. When can we get more? So it doesn't matter. There's always
It's
gonna
an
be
endless cycle.
Yeah, but I'm really excited to finally put some new music out.
Alright, what's your guys' favorite comic book?
Right now, I would say of all time right now, what I'm reading right now, I would say Saga and Lock and Key are just the best right now. Favorite of all time, I would say Preacher or Why the Last Man.
I was going to say Preacher's mine. Preacher's so good.
I don't know.
I can't make this conscious decision because I don't like it.
This kid really liked Rising Stars. Like, gave it to his girlfriend to read.
She really liked it too.
Yeah,
it was really good.
That's one of those.
It was such a nice little
You
compact
liked Wormwood, right?
I like the Chronicles of Wormwood, yeah.
Chronicles of Wormwood by Garth Ennis. Wait, no. Yeah, Chronicles of Wormwood by Garth Ennis. Gentleman Corpse is Templeton, sorry.
Are aliens real?
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
but I mean, we're
Way too big of a universe.
Yeah.
Way too big of a universe for aliens not to be real. We might never ever see them.
Yeah.
But there's got to be.
Anybody who thinks not is on a crazy ego trip to think that we're in it. Like,
What's your favorite song to perform live?
wow.
I think it's got to be Police.
Police is a
I
lot
do.
of fun.
I love like the end of Police right before the I Can Be King part, playing those like
Yeah, it's a lot of
slow
fun.
down.
Chronological
And
disabilities.
the chains.
That's beautiful.
I've been really enjoying Chronological Disabilities because it's a song that nobody knows, and when we're done playing it at the end of the song, everybody in the crowd's singing along, and that's weird because nobody knows it. We've never, and so that's fun. I can't wait to put out a recorded version of that. Yeah, the other day these guys snuck up on me and just started playing Weezer, the Sweater Song, I'm Done, and gave me no heads up, and it was so much fun. We had such a good time.
That was a good set.
I think we sang the guitar solo at one point. I don't know. It was great, though. It was awesome.
All right. Do you guys have any hidden talents?
Hidden talents. I'm really into show tunes, but that's not a hidden talent. That's just that's not a talent.
It's like your guilty pleasure.
I'm just trying to think of what I hide.
I can whistle really well, but
Yeah?
yeah,
I didn't even
I
know that
can't
about you.
whistle
So there you
at all.
go.
I whistle really well.
Can we hear you whistle?
He's also pretty good at yo-yo.
Yeah, I used to yo-yo.
Really?
Back when Figure It Out was cool, there was that one kid that went on with the 2 yo-yos. It was going nuts, so I could walk the dog or whatever. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, whistle. That's whistling.
Okay.
That's what I can do. Whistling.
All right. Anyone?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got no hidden talents.
Crowd used to play football at sports stuff.
Oh yes,
Sports
When
I used to
we went eventually
We
get
all
more
used to
people
play
on
hockey.
the football team.
I
we
can
would-
cook a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, Crab's a really amazing cook. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Chef, yeah.
and a big.
Yeah, it's.
Makes a mean pizza dough.
I don't think he advertises that. You should start
Not
advertising.
usually. I should start advertising.
You should start advertising.
You're right.
Yeah, I would say that. That's a good one.
Quick, what number am I thinking of?
4.
Nope.
7,000.
1,000.
Wow.
It's a
Close.
little high.
A lot of numbers.
Give me like
Give
a range.
It doesn't matter.
one. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
If you guys could only listen to 3 albums for the rest of your life, what would they be?
That's
Neutral Milk Hotel and An Airplane Over the Sea. Love that.
I would actually going to say that one and Doolittle by the Pixies right now because those are the 2 kicks.
I feel like the Ugly Organ has to do one.
Oh, The Ugly Organ and Weezer Pinkerton is a great record.
I could throw
You know what? I'm
There's
just
so
gonna
many.
say. I'm just gonna say all the solo Jeremy Enoch stuff. I would just take that, and I'd probably be set. I mean that. Yeah. Hey!
It's Joe from Pat Penny.
That was almost a cameo if you walked into the frame. It claps.
What makes you guys unique? Like different from all the other bands?
Nothing. We have guitars and
Different
everything.
guitars.
You know what I find though? When I go to shows, like what really bums me out is when you watch a band and every kid on the stage looks like they don't want to be there, or like that they're bummed or bored or something, or like that it's a chore or a job being at a show. And that bums me out. And I think that one of the things you can say about our band is that we all really genuinely love being
Yeah.
here. And we
Yeah.
love being on stage, and we just love fucking playing music together. And like people used to give us shit because we had so many people in our band. It was like, fuck you, I'm playing songs with my friends.
There's like 8 of you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
while there were 8 of
Really
us.
lean
and-
now at 6.
and
Yeah,
also,
we're at 6
we
now.
kicked them out because we listened to every. No, they just have lives and women and stuff like that. But
We also we really like we genuinely love hanging out.
yeah,
Like we like being at shows. Like we are friends with most of the kids on Long Island that come to see us. We're friends with
Yeah.
like after the fact. Like it seems like we try to be involved and we enjoy being involved in everything that's going on around the shows that we play.
yeah. But as far as uniqueness goes, I mean, like, I don't know, we're not doing anything that's never been done before. We tie chains to our feet at some point of our sets, and we use laser guns on stage. But I don't know. I don't know if that's
We like getting
really anything all
Yeah.
that
We
new.
like getting weird.
Yeah.
What is your guys' music guilty pleasure? I know you have show tunes.
Yeah, and I like
We all
Justin
have show
Bieber a little
tunes.
Yeah,
bit.
show
I'll speak
tunes.
for.
Yeah, we grew up in the same house, so like we had 2 older sisters who were into plays and everything. So we grew up with musicals around us.
I'm a believer.
He
For the
is a
most part,
believer.
I'm a believer for the most part. Some of the stuff really kind of sucks, but every once in a while, it's like, holy shit.
Bruno
I don't
Mars.
understand.
Bruno Mars is great.
Bruno
I wouldn't even
Mars.
call that a guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
just
Bruno
good.
Mars.
Justin
That's just
Timberlake.
fucking good.
Yeah,
love.
Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, JT.
I really do. Great.
He brought
Funny
sexy
guy.
back.
JT needs to put it
Brought
in
sexy
record.
back.
It's
He needs
really
to put it
bummed me
in
out.
record.
There's nothing wrong
He's
with
like, oh, I'm
pop
not going to do
music.
music anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really a shame. He's not a bad actor.
I mean, at the end of the
He's
day,
just a triple
we
threat.
make pop music. At the end of the day, it's as different as we try to make things, we still try to stay with, we want people to enjoy it. So,
What is your dream tour?
I would love to go on tour with like a band like Jimmy Eat World, or Jeremy Enick, Sunny Day Real Estate, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I want to tour with Cursive minus the bear.
Oh,
Saves the day.
yeah,
I've been
Saves
listening
the
to
Day.
my whole life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I
Any of these
probably
guys.
have like a checklist from high school bands that I would like. Oh my god!
Yeah.
we got to play with when we got to play the My Chemical Romance show, and I was just like,
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like, wow,
huge.
that was crazy.
Thursday and everything.
And then like even the bands we played with when we played the main stage of Bamboozle, those bands, it was like Jimmy Eat World and even like
Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Foo
So, like Foo
Hanging
Fighters
out
one of
with
those crazy
hanging out with
things.
Jimmy Eat
Yeah.
World all day, by the way, was one of the coolest things we ever got to do. Like,
Yeah.
they had to walk through our dressing room to get to theirs, and so we had this ongoing joke all day. It was just, I wish Jimmy Eat World would get out of our fucking dressing room, and like, they were just such cool dudes. Like, the one guy at one point, I was tying my bow tie, and we didn't have a mirror, and he like rushed up with his phone on like the camera settings so that I could see it, and like, he just sat there the whole time I was tying my bow tie. It was just like, and the whole time I'm going, I've been listening to your band since I was 8 years old. I know this is really weird, but I'm gonna geek out on you for a minute. And I was just
I
like,
think we each individually
Yeah,
did that too,
oh,
because I was
yeah.
like, hey.
it was pretty amazing. We actually we were fortunate enough to get to do the 2006 Warped Tour and with Patent Pending, and we saw All Saves the Day play every day, 2 sets a day, every single day.
Yeah.
Like, there were times where it was like, if we had to do something, like we had a set at the same time as them, it was just like,
Yeah.
we don't get to see Saves the Day today. It was like,
twice today.
and they would play a different set every time, and it was just like, oh my god, it's the best.
Yeah, they are.
That was like being spoiled. Punk rock summer camp.
So I know you guys are going on a podcast soon for
Dude, I'm
comics.
so excited. I'm
Are you guys pretty
nervous.
well known in the comic world?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm like so excited I get to do it. Like I just read a lot of comics. I work at a comic book store, Fourth World Comics, Smithtown, New York. It's the best comic book store in the world. Every time I'm on tour, the first thing I do when I get to a venue is Google comic shops, and I've never been in a comic book store nearly as nice as Fourth World Comics in Smithtown, New York. Yeah, I just got paid. Sorry. Seriously though, so yeah, we get to do this thing, Comic Book Club live, which is awesome at Fontana's in New York City on January 8th, and I get to sit down for an hour with guys who read comic books and just talk about comic books, and I couldn't be more excited. And then we're gonna play some songs and probably drink some drinks and hang out and talk more comics, and it should be a good time.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm really excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been I spent the whole day here. Like I have a big stack. I'm trying to catch up on my reading, get ready for it, and it's been good.
So Disney recently bought out Star Wars, and it says that they're planning on making 3 new Star Wars
You're
movies.
positive about it?
I'm feeling.
What do you guys think about that?
I'm like
I feel
incredibly
good.
optimistic.
I've wanted Star Wars sequels. I guess they're technically now sequels, right? That's technically what this would be.
Now it's gonna be
It's
sequels.
official
Yeah.
sequels.
Well, they nailed those.
I was
They
like,
really
hard.
nailed those prequels.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Well, that sent fear through my heart after seeing those. But I remember how excited I was when those were going to come out.
I
was
started
like,
growing
no.
a Jedi grade. I
Oh,
go to
you
get
doing it?
haircuts.
You have a
I
good time.
was. I was getting haircuts. And I was like, yeah, if you could just clean me up, everything except for this, and the women would just go, what? And I go, yeah, it's my Jedi braid. I'm not gonna leave that there. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm gonna get somebody else to cut my hair. But yeah, Jedi braids don't go over well.
I mean, they're probably gonna do some cool stuff.
They gotta. There's like a
There's
lot
some
of crazy directions they can go with it. I don't know. I'm pretty psyched. I'm always psyched for new Star Wars because even if it's truly terrible, there was moments in the prequels that I was still like, well, this is sick.
Yeah.
Like this almost makes up for it. Like I remember I was really excited for Episode 3 to come out, and I remember watching the preview over and over for when like he was like marching all the stormtroopers to kill the Jedi or something. I still was like, that was a great shot. Like
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to see that, despite I had to watch.
Jar Jar Binks.
Obi-Wan can't hug you. Only my new powers can do that. I still can't believe that that's a thing.
I don't think it'll be as disappointing as the new Indiana Jones was.
No.
But because I was about to say, well, Harrison Ford's on board, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine. But then I remembered Indiana Jones, and I went, oh wait, maybe. Anyway, sorry guys.
What's better, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
I think Star Wars.
Star Wars is better. I mean, it's just a different
Did you guys see
game.
The Hobbit yet?
It's
I
a
did see
different
The Hobbit.
game.
What'd you think?
I love that.
Did you see Star Trek first 10 minutes?
No, we talked about this.
All
I
had to
only
do
saw
was-
3.
I just wanted to keep watching Star Trek. It was so
I
good.
mean, Lord of the Rings.
The new movie is
Lord of the Rings is
so
great.
good.
I just did a
They're
rewatch
phenomenal.
after.
Yeah.
Like they are fantastic movies, but I grew up with Star Wars, so I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm nostalgically inclined.
You can also watch
Somebody-
Star Wars
somebody
like,
the other
like
day-
more. You could watch it again.
Yeah.
Like, you know, to get back in like the watchability. With
Yeah, I could
a
watch
lot
it
of
in
the
the first 3.
Lord of the Rings is kind of tough because they're all
It's a
so
commitment.
incredibly long.
Yeah,
It's
2 days
a
long.
real commitment too, because also I'll finish it and I'll be like, well, you know, there's not so much push in the Star Wars arc. You can watch Empire and be like, that's it with my life. I watch one of the Lord of the Rings. I'm like, well, gotta finish
gotta
out.
finish
Gotta
it.
see what
Yeah.
happens, you know.
Somebody the other day called it The Hobbit: The Unnecessary Journey. I was like, come on, it wasn't.
No,
Come
no,
on.
no.
Hey, I was like, I wanted to keep watching Star Trek when they showed the first 10 minutes, but then as soon as they started playing the Lord of the Rings
Oh,
music,
it's
I was
the
like, oh, we're Middle Earth again.
Yeah.
Alright. I just got so, I was ready for it. I thought the 3D looked good, and I'm usually not all that into Let's do Isengard. Isengard. Isengard.
Oh my god, it's the best.
All right. Any closing thoughts?
January 8th, iTunes, The Human I Am Deluxe Edition. Go get it.
Get weird, stay weird.
Get Weird, Stay Weird 2013.
Yeah.
Man.
Up to 2012.
And,
When's
and
2012?
hopefully, really soon. It's written. We are waiting for an artist to draw it. But the Call the Police comic book, The Human I Am, like we're finally doing it. It's happening. It's written. It's a thing. It's on paper. I swear, I'm not lying. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Hopefully, it'll be within this year.